So looking back to when I first started with pain, I went back to work relatively quickly. So I was a teacher at the time, and it happened just before the summer holidays. So straight after the summer holidays, back in September, I went back to work. I was very fortunate that I was allowed to work flexibly, shall we say, and there were a lot of reasonable adjustments made for me. But that was hugely difficult times for me. I was on huge amounts of opioid medication, huge amounts. I used to say that I used to live in the land of the fairies. Very, very difficult times. In terms of treatment and the way I managed my pain, I spent the first year or two, as I say, on high levels of medications. Didn't really know what I was doing, definitely living in the land of the fairies. And then I had a course of physiotherapy, and I was basically taught by a physiotherapist about the complexity of pain. So I always looked at my pain as being purely to do with my body, my sciatic nerve. I would try to make sure that I didn't stand too long, try to make sure that I didn't lift. I had no idea that things like stress, workload, coldness, just who I was, what I was doing, fed into the pain and brought in the whole experience of pain. So once I started to learn about all the different factors of pain, then I could start to learn how to manage the pain, and that was a huge breakthrough for me. It took a little while, so eventually I stopped taking medications, and do you know what? It was okay. My pain increased for a short time, but actually I started to become well again, and having a clearer head and being well but with pain was much, much better than being in pain and being ill, basically. Don't just take the prescriptions, actually question them, actually find out properly what the consequences are for you, because I didn't know. I was on huge amounts of medication for 2 or 3 years without understanding all the side effects, the long-term effects, what they were and what they weren't doing for me. So yeah, don't follow my example. Go find out, because it's important. Opioids and all the other medications, I think they're beneficial, so I use them occasionally, but long-term use, I would question that. It's your body, it's not the physician's body. Make sure that you understand what you're putting into it.